Hey everybody, welcome back. I am here again with our fantastic teacher, Jack Stocken. Hey Jack.
Hi, Vijay. Nice to see you.
Good to see you. I hear you have another fun hand for us.
Yes, a hand that I came across the other day, and I just thought it'd be an interesting one to share with the viewers, or people who perhaps haven't seen my videos before. So it's quite a fun hand to go through, yeah.
All right, I'll load it up. This is the first time I'm looking at this hand too, so we have Jack to guide us through together.
Yeah, it's just a fun hand. Let's see what happens. Let's see what the contract is, first of all. And actually, before I even go through it, what people might like to do is pause the video now and see what contract they would end up in before I take them through it. It's what I do with a lot of my teaching. So, Bashir, South is the dealer, 16 points. Remember to open one heart.
Okay, and that would be for either Ackle or Standard. Yeah, let's get started. Beautiful.
That's right.
5-card heart suit.
So
it's a nice hand, Jack.
It is, isn't it? 5-5. Yeah.
5-5 comes alive.
Exactly. Now, hang on 1 second. There we go. So one heart. North bids one spade. And what would you bid? Yeah. What do you think you'd rebid with the South hand, Bashir?
Well, let's see. The next thing I want to tell partner about is my diamonds.
Yes.
So, I guess it's a question. Do I want to keep the bidding as low as possible and just bid 2 diamonds and see where the conversation goes? Or should I bid higher to show strength?
Yeah, no, just 2 diamonds. The only time, I mean, some players would make the mistake of jumping to 3 diamonds, but that takes away a lot of bidding space. Okay. And it also says 19 or more points. It's game forcing, or a very good 18. We don't want to be game, we don't want to be game forcing with this hand. Partner might have a misfit in spades and clubs. So yeah, just keep the bidding at a low level.
Okay, but we also know partner has to respond. We've changed the suit to level.
Correct. Partner knows where, could be as good as 17 or 18 points.
Okay.
And with a weak hand, might simply give a preference to 2 hearts, with 6 to 9 points if they only have 2 cards or more. Right. But with this hand, Bajit, they know that South has shown 5 hearts and 4 diamonds minimum. So they can and should jump to 4 hearts.
Okay, all right.
Do you see why?
Well, they've figured out we have enough for game.
Yeah.
In between hearts and diamonds, they don't even know we have 5 diamonds, but between 5 hearts and 4 diamonds.
It's the age-old bidding rule. When you bid 2 suits, 5 in the first, 4 in the second. So North has got the fit with their 3-card hearts full, and they've got 13 points or more.
So what do we do now sitting South, Jack? This is when we start to get excited.
Well, I think some players would pass, but it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loser hand. I mean, it's very nice, isn't it?
It is, and we have a better hand than we've told partner yet.
Exactly, a lot better. And we've got, we know partner's got 3-card heart support, and we know they've got 13 or more points. So we reel out 4 no trumps. But today, Bashir, we're playing the more advanced version of Blackwood called Roman Keycard Blackwood.
I'm so glad we get this chance. Often when I'm playing or practicing on BBO, I'll try to just ask for aces, and then I get the response, and I don't know how to make sense of it. Help us through it.
Well, this is the more advanced version. This is the more advanced version, Bashir.
Okay.
Promising, asking for the 5 key cards.
Is that Roman calling you?
Yes, I'm sorry about that. I think it's my techie calling. I think it's my techie calling, actually. I've had some problems with my website. Sorry, Julian, I'll call you back.
Does Julian play? We could ask him what he would do.
Yeah, but Julian, what would you do on this hand? Yeah, I think he's gone. No, so just going back to Bashir, Roman Keycard Blackwood. So we're asking for the 5 key cards.
Okay.
With the King of Trumps being the 5th key card. So if you haven't learned this convention yet, don't worry, it's quite difficult. But for those who have, it's the 5 key cards with the 5th. Did you know there were 5 aces in the pack, by the way, Bashir?
Well, it makes sense, I guess, if we've already established our trump suit.
Exactly. That fifth ace is the king of trumps. So the four aces we're asking about and the king of trumps, that's known as the fifth ace. Because that's a very useful card, isn't it? The king of hearts.
Yeah.
And so the responses to Roman key card Blackwood, mainly for just those learned it, 5 clubs, traditional responses, 5 clubs is 0 or 3 of the 5 key cards. 5 diamonds is 1 or 4 of the 5 key cards. 5 hearts is 2 of the key cards without the queen of trumps. And 5 spades is 2 key cards with the queen of trumps. How useful is that for South?
It gives South, it gives us exactly what we need to know. Now, for those watching, if you need to just pause and go back and review the responses and what they mean, you're not alone. I'm going to do that myself.
Yeah.
But it's fantastic. We know then that partner has the 2 aces and the queen of hearts.
Correct. And we've got the king of trumps ourselves. So South has 3 key cards, ace of hearts, ace of clubs, and the king of hearts. 3 key cards. We know that partner's got 2, the ace of spades and the ace of diamonds, plus the queen of hearts. It's quite tricky there. I mean, for those who haven't done Roman key card before, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I'd probably let it waft over your head like the warm breeze. But there'll be more information online on Roman key card Blackwood.
So with confidence, enjoying the warm breeze.
Yes, that's very common in my lessons, isn't it? The warm breeze. We often have that when players get a bit stuck. So yeah, that's it. We can bid 6 hearts with confidence. Now then, queen of clubs.
We have our work cut out for us.
Sorry?
We have our work cut out for us.
Well, we have, haven't we? It's not looking great, is it? They've hit upon a good lead with clubs. So we've got I like to look at high-level contracts as losers rather than counting winners. But some people count winners, that's fine. But if I was looking at this, Bashir, I think we've got a club loser and a diamond loser. Possibly, haven't we?
And for anyone watching, tune out east and west, no peeking. Put on your blinders.
Yeah, just look at the north-south cards. We've got a club to lose, and the diamond is 50-50, isn't it? So on the face of it, this hand, what we could do, Bashir, we could draw trumps, we could play a diamond to the ace, and we could play the 2 of diamonds to the jack. That would be the 50-50 finesse, wouldn't it?
Right.
That's how some people would play this hand.
Many.
And they would lose to the queen of diamonds, bad luck, and very quickly, West would cash their jack of clubs for 1 down. So do you think on this hand we should go for diamonds or should we go for spades when we've drawn trumps?
Gosh, Jack, well, you've set up the question so perfectly because we see if we're going for diamonds, we're leaving it up to fate.
Yeah.
So, and look at that beautiful queen, jack, 10-9 sequence. It feels like the potential is there, but I don't know how to take advantage of it, Jack.
Right.
Am I right to feel like spades are what we want to do, but how?
Well, you've done well so far, but you've realised that the diamonds is only 50-50. And those spades, as you say, queen, jack, 10-9 are gold dust. Remember, I like to call 5-card suits gold dust when I teach. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to decide whether to take the spade finesse. Yeah, because I could just play a spade to the queen, couldn't I? But that's not really going to... That would help me if West had the king. But if East had the king of spades, I'd lose the finesse and again very quickly go 1 down. So I'm going to try and improve on those odds in just a second. For the moment, though, East remembers playing encouraging 10 of clubs, high encouraging, low discouraging, playing standard signals. So that 10 of clubs tells partner they've got the king.
Okay.
You're happy with that?
Sounds good.
Signals and discards. Now I'm going to draw trumps. It won't take long, just in 3 rounds. No reason not to. Okay. And this hand had better keep spades, so they can throw a club. Excellent. Well, I could at this stage, and I'm only focusing on the north-south cards myself, and the viewers should be doing so as well. I could just play a spade to the queen. And if West has got the king of spades, 50-50, it wins. I play the ace of spades and the losing club can be discarded. But if East has got the king of spades, that's 50-50. I'm going to go one down. So rather than take either the diamond finesse or the spade finesse, Bashir, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a spade to the ace. Okay. So I'm not losing any spade tricks now. I'm now going to play the queen. And guess what I'm going to do in the south hand?
I see it. I see it, Jack.
Eureka.
Eureka.
Have you seen the light?
Ah, gosh, that's beautiful. Who sees it? Who sees it?
Yeah, who else sees it? Bashir's very excited. He's
throw
seen the
that
light.
loser. Throw that other loser out.
Correct. So this is called loser on loser. We lose to the king, but that is absolutely fine, you see, because even though we've lost a trick, the 3 spades, the Jack 10-9, are all now winners to discard losing diamonds on.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's quite simple, isn't it? But only simple when you see it, like many things in bridge. It's the kind of hand you can stare at for a long, long time and not get it. Let's say they take their Jack of clubs. Well, try to take their Jack of clubs, but we rough it. Over to dummy with the ace of diamonds. Jack of spades is a winner, of course.
Keeping that entry to dummy is essential, isn't it?
That was very important to keep that ace of diamonds, of course, yes. And just look at these. All these diamond losers are going bye-byes.
Now we don't have to leave it up to fate with either of the possible.
Yeah, there's no 50-50 anymore, and the winning trump at the end. So this contract, for many people, might have been seen as a 50-50. But there we go. We've actually converted that 50-50. We've kind of doubled our money, if you like. So 50-50 has become 100% to us. Now, some people might be wondering if East had the king of spades. Well, that's fine. So we play a spade to the ace, queen of spades. East plays the king. We rough it with the 5 of hearts. And now the spades are, the rest of the spades are good. The club can still go away. So, yes, either way, if East or West has the king of spades, it's a win-win situation.
Beautiful.
We just lose the 1 spade trick.
Oh, Jack, thank you for showing that. Folks watching, how many of you spotted that? How many of you didn't? Either way, you're in good company, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's a more difficult, loser on loser is a more difficult technique, but not impossible, I don't think. And yeah, that's why we produce these videos, Bashir, to make our students, our viewers, more aware of these situations when they come up next time, and just spending that extra time, just to think about the hand. But never play too quickly at trick 1. I think that is the planning stage. If you just, blindly go into that hand, taking the diamond finesse, bad luck, it loses, etc., then you're going to go down. So I think the planning stage is so important to trick 1.
Right. Yeah. Without taking a moment there, I think so many of us learners we would draw trumps and then we'd go, okay, which of the finesses do we want to go for?
Yes.
But there was a better option. It's really fantastic.
Experience is the key, I mean, about this game, the longer you've been playing it, the easier these things become. But you do need to be playing quite a few years, really, to spot these things, loser on losers. It's like spotting end plays. We did a lesson on end plays online a few weeks ago. Squeezes, etc. They just come with time. But that's why we keep playing this lovely game. There's always more for people to learn, levels to go up. And hopefully if people have enjoyed this, Bashir, they can join me for one of my lessons online. As you know, we do weekly lessons for improvers, intermediates. There we go.
There we go. Here's the URL. Jack teaches lessons, intermediate, improver, and introductory / beginner lessons. All are welcome. Jack, we're lucky to have you.
Well, I'm lucky to be here. It's a great platform to be on, learnbridgeonline.com, Bashir. I've been here almost 2 years now, so hopefully many more years to come. And beauty is I just, I don't need to leave the comfort of my own home.
All right, well, you have to call up your developer to ask what they would do in this situation.
Hi, Julian. Yes, well done. You got the loser on loser play. Yes, well played. He was just ringing up to say he'd got the loser on loser play.
He spotted it. He spotted it right away.
He spotted it. Well done. Your check's in the post.
Very good. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, Jack. Until next time.
Thanks a lot. Bye.